Hey guys, Moldran here, and a lot of people have been asking me, how did you make so much gold in Hearthstone? I'm currently at 12,000 gold. What's an efficient way to play? So I decided to make an in-depth analysis of how to compare arena entries with buying packs and other stuff. Now the story behind it is I had some money left in my Battle.net balance. I used to play Diablo, used to play the auction house a lot, and had a good amount of money left. So I decided, okay, what's the most efficient way to spend it? Now, I'm an economics student, and of course I did a lot of calculations and try to figure out different systems in the game. Now, the first thing you want to figure out is, how do arena rewards work right now? And currently it works like this. Now, no matter how many wins you get, you always get one pack guaranteed. And at 12 wins, the average rate is around 1.5 packs. So sometimes you get a second pack at 12 wins, and sometimes it's just another card. But there's also an average gold that I calculated. The numbers are probably not 100% accurate, but from at least 10 tries of each, I calculate the average gold that you get. I did exclude bonus cards because one card is only 1/5 of a pack, and that's really negligible. And also because it probably can happen on any win ratio. I also neglected Arcane Dust because that's also just very small compared to the value of gold and packs. Now, as you can see here, with 0 wins you get on average 1 pack and 30 gold. On 3 wins you get 1 pack and 45 gold. And on 11 wins, for example, you get 1 pack and 350 gold. Now, one arena entry costs either 150 gold or money, which I'm going to talk about later. There's some more stuff hidden here. But yeah, now what does this mean? Now, if you spend 150 gold on arena and you get 0 wins, which means you do as bad as you can, you would get 1 pack, which is already 100 gold worth, because you could spend 100 gold on a pack, plus 30 gold extra. So you only lose 20 gold, even if you just go 0 wins. And what this line means here is the break-even point. And the break-even point means that if you get 4 or more wins, gold is actually spent better in the arena than for just buying packs. Because what's going to happen? If you spend 150 gold on arena and you get 4 wins, you get 1 pack, which is worth 100 gold, plus you get 60 gold on top of that, making it 160 gold in total for 150 gold that you spent on the entry. So as long as you get 4 wins or more on average, which a lot of people do, arena is better. But I'm also going to show you why arena is better, even if you get 0 wins. Now, if you get 9 wins, there's actually I don't know if the sample size is not big enough or if it's actually the case, but 9 wins actually yield less gold than 8 wins. This could be it because after 9 wins, you usually often start to get a golden card or an extra card instead of a bag of gold, which could actually decrease the average gold. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure if this is correct. But after 10 wins, you see the gold income is substantial. And what's also interesting is, before the patch, that's how I made a lot of gold. With 8 wins, you would get 247 gold on average, and with 9, 180. This was commonly known that 8 wins offer more gold than 9 wins. And me, for example, because I didn't care much about constructed at that point, I just wanted to play arena. So always even if I reached 8 wins, I would stop playing. I would stop trying to win the last games. And this made me able to get a lot of gold. Because let's think about it. If you actually have 8 wins, you could either go for 9 wins and get less gold than as rewards, with a chance for a second pack. But if you just stop at 8 wins, I for example, that was some of my most entertaining matches where I would play seriously up to a point, then would make big mistakes so the opponent can win. And I think we both had fun. I had fun making the stupidest mistakes ever because I wanted to lose the game on purpose, and the opponent probably had a good laugh as well, thinking I would be a total noob. But in any case, now the more important calculations start, and I put a lot of time in this. So let's make this visible. So I'm going to change the font to black. And yeah, what I'm going to calculate now is how do you spend money most efficiently? If you want to buy packs, for example, if you want to play constructed, you want to get those legendaries, those epic cards, how do you spend your money? Should you spend it on arena or on packs? What's better? Where do you get more value from it? Well, first I have here the US. In the US, an arena entry costs $2. And you could buy, for example, 2 packs for $3 or 40 packs for $50. In the EU, it's pretty much the same with lower prices, which is interesting because, for example, Blizzard sells Diablo for exactly the same price, for $40 and €40. But in Hearthstone, they actually made the euro prices lower, which makes sense because of the exchange rate. So €1 is actually worth more than $1. But I'm not going to talk about that here in this video. I'm also not going to analyze the EU because it's pretty much the same as the US. I just did all the calculations for the US, and this should be enough to really give you an idea of how everything works here. And what what's really a good way to play the game. Now, I did a comparison. Let's say, for example, in one scenario, you have $10 available. And you have $10 available. What do you want to do with those $10? For example, you get a Christmas gift of $10 and you really love Hearthstone and you decide, okay, I want to have more fun in Hearthstone, want to increase my cards, want to get another legendary. What should I do with it? Well, with $10, you can either get 5 arena tickets for $2 each, or you can buy 7 packs directly. Now, what's going to happen if you win 0 games on average with those 5 arena tickets? You're still going to get 6 packs. Why do you get 6 packs and not 5? Well, you get 1 pack per game, so those 5 arena tickets automatically give you 5 packs, but you also get 30 gold per game. So in those like 5 tickets, in total you get 150 gold, which you could use to buy another arena ticket, then you get 0 wins again, but it would be a 6th pack. And the calculations like go on until 3 wins. Like for 3 wins you get 6.5 packs, and then with 4 wins you actually get 7.5 packs. It's the same calculation. With 4 wins you get 5 packs by default, and then you get 200, or 4 times 6, or 5 times 6 is 300 gold, which is 2 more packs. So that's 6 packs, and then with the 2 more packs you get another 120 gold, which is like, I counted it as a half pack. So this is how I calculated here the 7.5 packs. Calculating gets a bit more difficult after 5 wins, but here you can also see, with 4 wins you get more packs than if you buy them directly. And this is without considering like Arcane Dust, which you also get, and without considering like single cards. So it's much better than like spending the money on packs. But what if you get 5 wins on average? Here like the difference starts to become huge. With 5 wins you get 5 packs for the initial 5 tickets. But with 5 wins you get 90 gold on average. So this is 450 gold more, which result into 3 more packs. And those 3 more packs result into 270 more gold, which then result into 2 more packs, or almost 2 more packs, and you see it keeps going on. And with 5 wins you actually get 12.5 packs, which is around 65 to 70% more than what you get if you just spend the money on packs directly. And with 6 wins you see it's even more. With 6 wins you get 3 times the amount of packs. Like you would have to spend $30 on packs directly to get the same that you would get with $10 on arena tickets. And with 7 wins, how does it work with 7 wins? With 7 wins you basically get unlimited packs. Now 7 wins on average in arena is really, really hard to reach. But you can see if you get 7 wins, you always get 160 gold back. So you could play it unlimited, you know? You would even like increase your gold count and never and always get packs for free pretty much. But yeah, reaching 7 wins average is probably like something that less than 1% of the player base does. Now then it's the same calculation with $50, which offers you a better ratio on buying packs, because now 1 pack is only going to cost you $1.25 and not 1.5. So Blizzard made it so it's more efficient to buy more packs at once. Kind of like a quantity discount, you could say. But yeah, reality is it's pretty much the same. The difference is a bit more. Like here the difference is 10%, 15%, because from 7 packs to 6 packs is like a 15% decrease in packs. Here it's a 20% decrease, because you go from 40 packs to 32 packs at 0 wins. But you can see, for example, after 4 wins again, you make more packs than if you buy them directly. And this is excluding like all the Arcane Dust you get with this and all the golden extra cards. So bottom line is, playing Arena is much more efficient. And what I did at the end is I summarized the most important findings of this from an economic point of view, how you should play the game, or what are certain benefits of buying packs. Is it worth it all to buy packs, or should you just always play Arena? So if you want to decide to spend money, should it always be an Arena, or should you also consider buying packs? Well, there are certain things to consider. Now the first thing I came to the conclusion is, if you get more than 4 wins on average in Arena, money spent in Arena gives you a much better return than buying packs directly. Well, this is pretty clear, because you get more packs already, and this is excluding Arcane Dust and other features. But yeah, the question is, what is if your win percent is lower than 4? Like for example, some people ask me, I only get 2 wins on average, which for beginners is still not that bad, but I only get 6 packs, I could spend the money and get 7 packs. Well, even if your average win is less than 4, you only get between 15 to 20% less packs from playing Arena than from spending packs. Actually, wrote something wrong here, but yeah. But it's still worth to play Arena. And why? To improve and eventually become a winning player. If you play Arena, for example, at a 2-win ratio on average, or a 3-win ratio, you only get 0.5 to 1 pack less. instead of 7 you get 6 or 6.5. But you would improve as a player, and it would help you to eventually reach the break-even point of 4, or maybe even the point of 5 or 6, where you like get a very, very big return on playing Arena. So that's why even if you're not that good yet, even if you don't get the 4 wins on average yet, it is still worth to play Arena and spend your money on Arena entries so you can keep playing. Other reason is never spend your gold on additional packs. This is another thing, like if you have gold, always spend it on Arena. Never buy like 1 pack for 100 gold. You would always want to be able to play Arena as often as you can, as long as you have the time, which is another point then. But yeah, the exception to this rule is like unless you're a winning player to get 7 or more wins on average on Arena. But that's probably like less than 0.1% of player base. For example, someone who would get 8 wins on average in Arena, like he could spend all the gold on packs because he's always like making more gold than he spends. Like he's always spending 150 gold and he gets back a pack plus 40 gold surplus. So as long as this guy like keeps above 150 gold, he will never run out of gold, and he would always like be able to spend the additional gold on packs. But that's really, really rare. Like that doesn't affect probably a lot of people here. My own personal win ratio, I don't know, it's probably between around 7, I would say. I roughly stay even with my gold. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down, but you know, I have so much gold that like I'm safe from fluctuations. That's another thing I really recommend people. Try to save up a decent amount of gold. If you only have, for example, 300 gold, and let's say even you are a really good player, even if you're a very, very good player with like 6 or 7 wins on average, if you only have 300 gold, like it only takes like 2 or 3 bad runs in a row where you get really unlucky drafts or really good opponents or really a really bad Arena deck because you couldn't choose anything else. Then you would be out of gold and wouldn't be able to play Arena anymore. So that's why you want to have, like, for example, try to build 2,000 gold or 5,000 gold, because then you can pretty much recover from those like bad beats, I would say. It's the same with like bankroll management in poker. You don't want to, like, for example, gamble all your gold or do it, yeah. I mean, there's some kind of RNG still in Hearthstone, so I think it's always good to like save up a lot of gold. And yeah, here now comes the only reason to purchase packs is actually the reason. Yes, there is to speed up the process. Getting packs through arenas is very efficient but takes time. And this is true because, for example, you could like spend the $40, or how much is it? Yeah, $50 and get 40 packs. But getting 40 packs through playing Arena is probably going to take you 15 to 20 hours, even with a good win percent. So if you don't have time, buying packs is actually an option. And the second consideration is if you consider opportunity cost. For example, let's say you could spend the time playing Arena on overtime in your job and make $100 per hour. Like, then you would, of course, like from a financial point of view, be much better off if you just like work 1 more hour and buy like all those packs instead of like playing Arena for 50 hours. However, please also consider the fun aspect of playing Arena. So even if you could like play more efficient, it's not always about efficiency or or just about money. It's also about fun. Like, I have a lot of fun playing Arena. So even if I, for example, could work 1 hour somewhere for $50 per hour, I would still choose to play Arena for the fun aspect because I want to enjoy myself and I see this as fun. And Arena being like the most efficient way to like turn money into packs in the game just helps and makes it even more better or more good. And last thing I want to say is, as an economics student, like usually getting A's in economics, the pricing reward system seems extremely well developed, and Blizzard did a very good job on it now. The system, everything makes sense. Like, everything makes sense for the people who work. They can like work and play Arena for fun, but still like spend money on packs. But it also works on like people who have a lot of time, because people who have a lot of time are going to do well in this game without spending a single cent. Because as long as you like do the daily quest and keep your gold level on a certain level, you can like just keep playing Arena and get your packs through that. It's going to be a bit slower, but eventually we'll get it. And that's why I really like the free-to-play model of Hearthstone. All the numbers seem correct. There's like nothing off. It's like nothing that's like more efficient than it should be or less efficient than it should be. And I'm really happy with like how Blizzard designed this small game. And yeah, it's a lot of fun to play. But yeah, that was my economic analysis on this subject. I hope you understood most of the points. I know it can get pretty complicated, but I tried to explain it on a pretty basic level to like make it really clear of how good like playing Arena actually is in this game. So yeah, that was my thoughts on this. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's my first Hearthstone video. If you liked it, let me know it, and I'm gonna make more like class deck guides or deck guides, whatever. I hope you guys have a good time. Thanks for watching. I'll be back.